I had to restart the video because I accidentally put on the wrong color foundation. So yeah, this is starting off great. So I'm gonna go in with my Mario Badescu moisturizer. I had to open up the window. If you hear cars or bikers or birds, sorry. I saw this trend on TikTok. They put on moisturizer, then setting powder over the moisturizer, and then their primer, and then their setting spray before they even start. TikTok proved me wrong. I tried it and I've been loving it. It's just supposed to keep your makeup on like all day. So today we are gonna do everyday summer kind of look, like springish summer. There's a runner looking at me. And I know spring is like an awkward time where it's like you're not really tan yet, and the sun and the ocean hasn't really taken away your zits yet. You want to put on makeup, but you don't want to look like you have too much makeup on. I feel you. So I put on my moisturizer. Now I'm gonna go in with a translucent. It's a transparent, translucent setting powder. Go in with one of these big brushes. I put way too much on my eyebrow. I'm gonna go in with a primer. Okay, this is the primer that I've been using. It's a little bit more on the expensive side. It's by Benefit. This was $13. Sad story, yesterday I was doing my makeup and I tried to squirt out my primer and it went in my coffee. So that was a really sad day. I like just made my coffee, sat down, and I was like, there's so many cars. I had just made my coffee. I made it so good that day, and I sat down and squirted primer in it. Now that my primer's on, I'm gonna go in with my setting mist. This is by Morphe. This is the one that you see James Charles use and a bunch of other famous people. It honestly just works very well. Okay, now you want to wait for that to dry before you put on your foundation, because if not, your foundation's gonna just slide everywhere. I have red undertones to my skin, so I need the yellow foundation to like balance it out. But you'll see at the end it won't look as yellow. There's a bee. Some people use a brush for foundation. Some people use a sponge. I think they both work pretty well. It just depends on like what look you're going for. This makes it really thin and natural. This makes it pretty natural, but sometimes if you have acne that is popping up, it'll like take off the makeup from the zit, if that makes sense. Today I'm gonna use this for foundation, and I'm actually gonna try and do my concealer with my fingers. So I use Maybelline 24-hour Superstay foundation. I'm using the color 118 Light Beige, and then I mix it with 28 Warm Nude.
Are you doing a video?
Yes.
Oh, did I just break it on it?
I can clip it out. Hi, Stink.
Here you go. Here's
If
your
he's
lane.
not crazy. Look who joined. I'm gonna use my sponge. I use these two colors. I'll link them below. And I mix them because I'm in the middle of like not being tan and being super white. So I use the lighter one to kind of go around like lighter parts of my face near my neck area, because I don't want the darker one to be closer to my chin and then not like mix with my neck. I feel like I'm exposing myself right now with how yellow this is. Flashback Mary. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is one concealer that I just have to spend a lot of money on. Not a lot. It's like $28. I used the color Light. How fitting. Put a little bit of the leftover stuff right here. So cute. I'm gonna go around with these outside parts and just dabble it in. You're wanting to put the lighter parts of makeup around your inside so that your facial features look bigger. Our model used her fingers to put in her concealer, so I'm gonna try it today. If it works for her, maybe it'll work for me. But if we're going for that natural beachy kind of look, then you're gonna want to use like your finger because it will blend better and just give it more of a natural. Honestly, that kind of worked. I like it. So now that that's blended in, we're gonna go in with our powder. Again, I use L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color True Match. I don't know, sounds good. And then I go in with my foundation brush. Okay, so I put on my powder foundation. So, normally this is not how I would do my bronzer, but since we're going for like that summer springy look, I have been taking kind of an angled brush, taking my two bronzes. This one's by Too Faced. It's their chocolate gold one. And I honestly just love the smell of it, and it's edible. Tastes like chocolate. And then I put a little bit of this matte bronzer. This one's from Drugstore, this one's from Ulta. This one's expensive, this one is not expensive. So if you need a dupe for the chocolate gold, go with this matte bronzer. So I go in with this little brush, and you kind of want to give it like that, like sun-kissed look, because when I get tan on my cheeks. And you just want to kind of pat this on there. You can do as little to as much as you want, and then go over the nose. You just kind of want it in that cheekbone area. But yeah, I've been loving this one recently, just to give you like a little bit of like, feel like you've had a summer tan. Okay, now the trick with bronzer, if you have a more circle face like me, you want to put bronzer right here on the sides of your face. But if you have a more elongated face and you want to make it look shorter, put it on the tops and the bottoms. I always laugh at that video of the girl putting on bronzer and contour, and she's like, guys like us to look like pterodactyls, because I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm like slimming my face. Don't give out the illusion that we can shapeshift. So now you kind of have like a little bit of a sun-kissed like look to your face. Then you're gonna want to go in with blush. Maybelline Fit Niche in the shade Coral. And then I always put blush on my nose. Okay, so now for eyeshadow. It's really cute, but I have a friend that is a makeup artist in LA, that she came down and she was like, well, I have a bunch of extra makeup because companies just send it to me. And so she sent me a whole bag of makeup, which was very nice of her. But it has just kind of these neutral colors on it. I go in first with a little fluff brush, and I just get this white color right here and do it on the creases, because you want the inside of your eyes to be whiter and then go out darker. And then I go in, there's like a more mauve tone. So many cars are passing by. Where are you all going? You're supposed to be quarantined. I go in with this color called Pixie, and do like my whole lid because it's about the same color as my eyelid. And I go in with another fluffy brush, and I actually take my bronzer and get a little bit of that, and I go into the crease.
Oh, you're filming. I just said come help me. Hi, go follow me on TikTok.
And then I go in with this slanted fluffy brush, and I use the color Boho. I saw this makeup artist do her makeup and said that maroon actually makes blue eyes look bluer. And I take it over here and do a little bit of that in the corner. So after that, go in. Excuse how messy this is. but this is my Morphe highlighter. It's in the color Extra, but I go in with it with the brush that I used for the white, and I put a little bit in the crease. And this look would look really cute with like some fake freckles, but I can't do that. So I take my highlighter and do a little bit on my nose. Don't do much, but I have the Glossier. It's called Boy Brow, but it's in the color brown. I literally just like brush them, adds a little bit of color. Okay. So I go in with my Voluminous L'Oreal Hydrofuge Carbon Black mascara. It's like $7 on Amazon. This is the mascara face. My lashes are done. Spray myself. Oh, I can't wait to do something to this. Okay, this is the final look. Wear this a lot in the spring just because it's not so much, but it's also enough. I got sweat on my lip. I'll do my hair and let you see the final look. Okay, this is with my hair done. Since we did more of like a summer makeup vibe, I did these like waves in my hair to kind of give it that like natural beachy wave type of thing. Hope you like it.